It's that time again, everybody. Welcome to Swap Shop. I hope everyone is good. I'm just going to do some sorting out. Lovely, right. Okay, good. Yeah. Evening all. Welcome to Swap Shop. You're here with the Retro Chef, and we have a few of our esteemed tubers on. One new face, as in, no, that's not fair. One new there's two new people to the show. One of them I've only started to speak to in the last 2 weeks. Really nice geezer, so I hope we all show him some love, which I know we will. One person who's on tonight, dear friend of mine, known him for a very long time. Bloody hell, I've known him nearly as long as I've had one of my kids. So it's quite scary. It's not scary, but it's interesting. So let's get first things first. Open a beer. We've got some Moretti's tonight. I haven't got any cider. We just, I still need to get some banana beer. I'm still waiting to get to Morrison's, but there's no Morrison's near me. That's the only place I know that sells it locally to me. I say locally, that I know of that sells it other than online. So cheers. We've got Woolly Weeble in the messages. And we have Duncan, much love, my friend. Sega Saturn Loud as well. And obviously the legend, YouTube legend, Sega Zombie. Raz is in. Raz, we need to get you on the next stream, my friend, on the 7th, please, my love. Don't forget, vote Eddie. Yeah, don't forget to vote Eddie for YouTuber of the month. The lad up north. How we doing, fella? Long time no see, mate. You good? Right, let's just sort out a couple of bits before I start getting people on. So, I haven't made any videos recently because I've told nearly everyone, so I might as well tell you all again. I've been driving for Hermes. So, I've had 2 weeks worth of driving for Hermes. What can I say? What can I say about driving for Hermes? I've seen some fucking shocking things happen with posts. That's all I'm going to say. Evening, Gasshead Steve, my love, my brother. Zelda Pop. Hello, Zelda Pop, Ross. Oh, you know what? Ross, happy birthday, mate. Really sorry. I missed it. Everyone messaged you, but I was bloody busy. So happy belated birthday, fella. Ross said, as I usually saw, banana bread beer. Thank you, Zelda Pop. I will check. Vote the chef. That's right. Of course you should vote the chef. Why are you fucking right for that northerner? No disrespect to anyone who's northern, obviously. Not bad, fella. Horatio Ambassador, Sean, we good. My brother from Holland, Walter. So, yeah, so driving for Hermes is very interesting. I've seen lots of packages get thrown around and whatnot. I'm very careful with my parcels. Very careful. I even wipe them because they're covered in shit. So, yeah, so that's been interesting. Only like 3, 4, 5 hours a day, not that long really, and it's all local to me, so it's pretty straightforward. Haven't been paid yet because you get paid monthly, so I don't know how much I'm going to get paid, but we'll find out, I guess, when it happens, but that's all good. So, yes, happy birthday, Ross. Hope you're good, mate. Cheers, mate. Yeah, of course. Love ya. So, yeah, I haven't made any videos because I haven't really picked much up. Yeah, I haven't really, to be fair. I'm just waiting really I've seen what's on Facebook pages and whatnot. But other than that, just, you know, I won a competition. So Carl from Carl's Room 70, I won his raffle, and I won this cable guy. Is it they call cable guy? When you type in cable guy knuckles, this comes up. But it's one of those controller stands. Really nice, really, really nice. The light's just shining the shit out of it. So, yeah, thank you, Carl. I was going to make a video, but I really haven't got anything to show other than that. So I might just do a sneaky little one and just chuck it up so that people know that I'm not being disrespectful, because I actually do like Carl. I do watch his stuff, not just the first 2 minutes, as Big Game Al seems to think, the prick. I mean, person. Second thing today, this got delivered last Friday. I've been waiting for this for nearly 30 years. I said that a minute ago to turn up another tuber. I've been waiting for this to come out on Blu-ray in this kind of way for such a long time. It's Cyber City Oedo 808. Now, if you don't know about this anime or manga Well, I call it a manga because obviously anime is like the new terminology. Manga is what I know it as. Awesome TV show. I don't know why they've never done any more. Obviously, there is a PC Engine game. I've said it many a time. It's only a Japanese game. I doubt it's even got a fan's translation, but I just want to buy it. But awesome Blu-ray. I think it was $24.99 delivered for 3 episodes about each character individually. You get the soundtrack for the TV show, which is awesome. A UK Ross McFarland music, amazing. And you get a book about the drawings and about the characters and whatnot. So yeah, chuffed as hell to get this. I've watched it loads of times anyway, but I've watched this nearly every other day since I've got it, and I made my missus watch it again and my kids watch it again. So yeah, love Cyber City Radio 808. So thank you. Is it all for anime, Rob? We got it off? I can't remember now. So anyway, let's just quickly go through a few more of these little messages. Retro Bear, how are you, sir? I hope you're good. I will be listening to the TMB after this show. I'll be listening to it in the van tomorrow. In the van. I keep saying van because I've taken the seats out of my spare car. I've got like a 6-seater multipler. I've taken the 3 back seats out of the car to drive around with a parcel. So I keep calling it a van, but it's not a van. Anyway, so I'll be listening to that tomorrow. So that's good. Pixel Plug, good to see you. We all ready for some epic deals? Yeah, I fucking hope so, mate. Because last week was stonking, as Dana was very good and got some good stuff. I always thought manga was books, anime was video. Yeah, so that's another thing, because to me a manga is either or. But now it's one of those, isn't it? Because obviously this was when we were kids. These were marked as mangas, the UK. So who knows? Anyway, let's bring in. There's my brother Joel. How you doing, big man? You good? My man in the USA, from North London to LA. Let's say that. Is it LA, Joel? Can't fucking remember. Let's bring in our first guest. I can see some people shifting around in the background. I've got a stack of what's this? Manga is this series. Enemies. No, I don't believe that, Raz. Like I said, when I was growing up, manga was on the side of the boxes. You used to say manga. That's why I know it's manga. But anyway, I've got stacks of shit, but I'm always at work. We'll do a special one for you, Scott. Right, let's get our first person. He is a regular to the show. He is one of the pillars of the community. He is the YouTuber of the year. He is Sega Zombie Scott.
Evening, lads. How are we all?
Can I just say you sound crystal? I don't know if you does something to your mic, but you sound crystal.
Well, you know, Raz was giving me a bit of a complex on all the streams, saying I sounded like Stuart Little. So yeah, I bought a new mic.
Why does he know what Stuart Little sounds like? Has he been watching it? How the fuck does he know that?
I don't know.
I love Raz, but yeah, well. The next person is thank you, Scott, by the way. Another person who's always on the show, my other brother from South London, well, from Fulham, I should say, and that is Champion 2D Rob. How are you, sir?
How you doing, guys? How's everything?
Your beard's
getting
serious.
Do you know what, man? I can't be bothered to cut. I can't be bothered to cut it, right? Like one day I'm just gonna wake up and I'm gonna cut it all off. That's what I do. This is like every night it gets to like a certain length, and then I just like wake up and I say, you know what? It's getting on my nerves. It all goes off, and then we start the process all over again. I've done that. Like I've already during this whole quarantine period. This is my second beard. I had like an Al Qaeda type beard. He was like saying to me, "Nah, Rob, that's gotta go, mate." Because they're like, "So Rob, now you're looking a little bit Al Qaeda."
Bless
So
you.
I had to cut that off and let it grow again, and now we are where we are. A quick question. I just wanted to respond quickly about the whole manga thing. The reason why we call them mangas is because the company that distributed them was called Manga Entertainment. That's why we here in the UK is called manga. But the person that said aren't manga the books and anime the films, that's actually correct. Yeah. The comics are what they call mangas, and animes are the motion video films. But they call them mangas because we associate them with the distributor of the company that brought them out. That's why.
That's because I know it's manga. My daughter just their anime daddy. No, but I know it's manga. But anyway, that's what I said anyway. We're now going to bring on.
When I was a kid, I called them. Yeah. though.
Mangas,
That's
innit?
what
That's what I call them mangas. Yeah, that's it, innit? Listen, we'll talk shit
Yeah,
about that
mangas.
later.
It's called mangas. Yeah, that's how I
man.
call them.
Yeah, man. Raz, innit? It's always Raz, innit? For
All
fuck's sake. The next person who's been on the show before was his first time 2 weeks ago. Awesome, good stuff, and he is Simon, the Gingy Hippie Gaming. Can you please lose to 42 because I'm terrible with numbers?
There's a reason why there's a 42, and it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and it's the number of the life, universe, and everything. So that's why it's 42.
Oh, for fuck's sake! There has to be some sort of meaning with you. Why can't it just be us?
Yeah.
It's the door number. Anyway, that's nice of you. Thank you, Simon, for coming. Now, the next tuber, I've been trying to get him on since I've been doing this, purely because I know for a fact, like Rob and like Scott, they're going to have some awesome stuff to trade. Now, hopefully, he's not going to pull out any FIFA's 12s or 13s on the Xbox 360. But this gentleman is another pillar of the community, someone that I've known for a very long time. And we all know him, we all love him, and that is Cyber Snake J. How are you, sir?
Good evening, all. How are we?
You're looking good, man.
Jay.
You got a little beard going. You got a little beard going on. I could just.
It was a lot longer than that about a week ago, but I've just took it all down just to make myself look presentable because O'Neill's coming on here. You know what I mean? So.
You know it makes sense. You know it makes sense. You know.
But I've got to say something before we start. You're going to be severely disappointed with the trades tonight, guys. I'm going to have to make a reappearance because up in my loft are treasures I couldn't get down.
That's fine. Listen, you're always welcome back, sir. Like all the gents, I like to have everyone back because, like I said, this is all mates in the pub having a beer or whatever we're doing. This is what we're doing, you know, and that's why it's part of the fun. So, Jay, thank you very much, man. And I've been harassing you, so thank you very much.
No. Mate, at the end of the day, I should have been on sooner, but I've just been so busy, mate. I just ain't been able to do a lot over these last couple of months anyway. So, you know what I mean? I'm just glad to be on here. I'm glad to be invited on. Thanks, mate.
Perfect. Now, the last person, which doesn't mean, and not by least, is someone who I've come into contact with over the last 2 weeks. And already me and him have really hit it off. We've got, you know, even though he's from up north of Watford. So like anything north of Watford is like another fucking country. But anyway, he's a lovely bloke. It's a shame he's got a funny accent. His name is Paul, and his name on YouTube is Retro B8. How are you, sir?
I'm absolutely fine. How are you, Lee? All right, lads?
How you doing, bro?
Yeah, mate.
Thank you for coming on, Paul. I know it's a... Go on, mate.
It's a shame I can't put some subtitles at the bottom so that you guys can actually understand what I'm talking about.
No, so don't worry. We're going to work out with the old caveman and, you know, we'll work it out with your sign language. We'll be fine. So,
yeah, we'll definitely need it. My accent's got even more bizarre since I moved to Inverness. So,
you're all
sorry.
good, mate. You're all good. I love taking the piss. Let's quickly just go through a couple of little people on the side who we've got. So, a lot of people agreeing with me and Rob about Manga Baby. Yeah, of course, VHS Bootlegger. We've got Gordon. Good evening, fella. We doing? Highlander says hello to you, Rob.
How you doing, Walter?
And then we've got
How you doing, Wow?
Rob Sega Salad as well.
Yes,
like we said, Manga was published back in the day. Yeah. Like I said, that's how I remember it was manga. I mean, that's just what I know, so that's not a problem. I saw someone I wanted to quickly say hello to because it was quite funny. Here he is. Oh, Dave. Retro Games Played Badly. He must have not subbed to me because he subbed to me the other day. It was fucking hilarious. And I was going to message him. Hang on a fucking. I've been messaging you on your page and you even. So, yeah. So, Dave, thanks for coming. We'll have to try and get you on, fella. Cyber Snake. Oh, sorry. Sega Sound Lad said, good to see Jay. Always is. Highlander as well. And look, we've got Hit Squad. Brad's just talking some shit as usual, so we'll just move on. Ink Northerner, another person. I haven't got your number, obviously, but I really would like to get him on. I'm loving his channel, loving his Evercade stuff at the minute and whatnot. So, Ink Northerner, we need to somehow get in touch. I'll send you some news if you want. I'm a lurker. You aren't fucking lurking, Dave. You fucking didn't sub to me, you mug. What's he saying there? Anyone for swaps got any figures? So I'm older, so I'm after much of the Belgium stuff. Any Tintin? Raz.
No.
Raz. He lives in Inverness. Beautiful. Take a trip to Alistair Crowley's house on ruins. Really freaky.
Nah, I've been, we do go all over the place with the kids, but normally it's like big long walks so we can tie them out. So, but where's he saying?
Alistair Crowley, he was into the occult and all that, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was going to say, because
devil worship.
Trust Peter, innit? Pedro, to think of that one, innit? That's what I mean.
I've been about 7 years now, so I'm settling in. But yeah, my wife's like, she's local. That's why I live up here. So she knows all the
Paul,
crap.
how cold is it in your shed at the moment now?
Yeah.
Don't blame your missus, mate, because she'll come in and kick fuck out of you.
Yes, she's watching.
How cold is it in your shed at the moment, Paul?
It is. I've got the radiator on. The heater's been on. But yeah, I want to show my t-shirt off because I'm proud of me Commodore stuff.
Paul. So that's his missus. Yeah, please, everyone, go and, obviously, as usual, as I like to try and say, can everyone go and vote? Not vote, sorry, that's something else. That's the end of the show. Can everyone subscribe to the channel? Sorry. Fucking hell, Danes is going to love that. Can everyone go and subscribe to all the channels? Paul, I'm sure this is going to be the first of many times you're on here. Same as Jay and Simon and Rob and Scott. Yeah, we're all good. We've all got shit to show. Bernardino, how we doing, fella? Rob, you all right, brother?
Rob. Yes, Rob.
Look at Scott. How to start an argument when you don't call chips in a bun? Oh, for fuck! Don't start that shit again. That was a couple of years ago. Gaming Grandad, good to see you, sir. Well, I ain't seen you, but I hope you're good, fella. Your daughter's on here now, sir. Love you, Dad. Good. We're gonna, sub. Yeah, please, all go and sub. Go and sub Retro B8. All that'll be good, everyone. Right, okay. So, Paul, why don't we start with some of your goods first, sir? I will if you just show like 10, 15 games or something. You haven't got to show the manuals and stuff. If they've got them, just say, and then we'll carry on from there. And then obviously we'll see what people say. So I'm going to hand over to you, sir. So you crack on. Thank you, Paul.
Well, so say it's about 10 or 15, because there's quite a bit of other stuff. I think I'll start with these.
Get the good stuff out first, and we get the old PS2, PS1 fluff out later.
So, how about
just go straight to the tapes.
Straight to the tapes. Okay, here we go. So, I don't want to get Dave excited. Dave, Retro Games played badly, but I've got a couple of hit squads, but I'm sure he knows what they are. I put these ones up for sale recently. We've got Navy Moves on the Spectrum, which could be a bit of a pain in the arse to get.
Nice.
One that's a piece of piss.
Great game now.
It's all right.
Game, on the Commodore 64, but it's a lot better on the Spectrum.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, hands down.
64 there.
I'm going to be saying that a lot about racing games, though. And then I've got some clams for Spectrum.
Cool.
I've got Blue Max, which is one of my favourite Speccy games.
Nice.
A bit of Blue Max. This one seems to be about quite a bit at the minute. Rocky Horror.
Is that the 48K or the 128K?
It's the 48K version.
Oh, okay. I may. No, I think I got that one.
I'll just double check. Yeah, it's definitely the 48K. And then we've got 3 Weeks in Paradise. They're both microgen, the next two. Got that one. And a one called Equinox. But there's a bit of that happening.
Look at the artwork on that cover. It's lovely, that is. Bloody hell. Amazing. The old cover art on that was cool.
My friend James Evans. Yeah, James Evans gifted it to me, but I'm just trying to get back down to games that are nostalgic to me. Do you know what I mean? Because since I started February, It's like what everyone does. They just go scattergun. Do you know what I mean? I just want stuff to look good on the shelves, and then eventually you start running out of room, and you think, right, I need to stop this and actually get the games that I enjoy playing, because it's all about the nostalgia. Do you know what I mean? So
of course,
that's
100%.
why most of these are here. I feel really bad because some of them have been gifted to me, but I'm just never going to play them. So I'd rather they go to somebody who is. You know what I mean?
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So we've got a few more here. These are old Spectrum. That's nothing against the Spectrum. It's just I couldn't get to any of the Commodore 64 games, and I ain't got many Amstrad games. But I have been buying a lot of Spectrum, and I just haven't got time to play them. I did have a go this one though, and I actually thought it was pretty decent. I used to watch a kid Trapdoor. Anyone watch that?
Nice.
Anyone watch Trapdoor, the cartoon?
Of course.
Yeah. I watched it.
Classic.
Was it like
Eagle?
feed me? Then we've got another classic game, Silkworm.
Oh, Silkworm.
I've never seen a bad conversion of that game.
It's a good game.
Yeah, no, the Commodore one's not bad. But I think I preferred Swiv. Wasn't that the sequel to Silkworm? Right?
Yeah, it's vertical, isn't it?
This is one of my favourite games. I really enjoy a bit of Chiller. I'm not sure, but on the Commodore 64, there was a version that actually had the Michael Jackson music on it, and they didn't have permission. So my Commodore 64 version is that version, but I don't know if they had the same problem with the Spectrum, or even if it's got any music on it. Does anyone know? I've not played it on the Spectrum.
I'll see if someone puts it in the comments, and I'll let you know.
And then we've got this, which is literally the first film I ever went to see at the pictures. So I'll give you a clue to how old I am. The Never-Ending Story.
Bless you.
But it's made by
Oh,
a lot of love for Ocean.
Yeah.
And I used to play this one quite a bit as well, because I used to love the thought of the Packer.
yeah.
Nice.
And then not many more. Anyone recognise that guy?
Oh, it's Wolf.
Used to watch Gladiators.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's Wolf. Points. Got Barbarian 2. This is quite a good game. Enjoy this one. This is probably one of the best races on the spec I'd seen in my short life of being a spec owner. Buggy Boy.
Nice. Got
a Zap gold medal. It's probably one of the best races on the floor, but there's not that many decent races, to be honest on it. And then Kickstart 2, which I think is great because you can just make your own courses and make them absolutely mental.
Nice.
This one, I doubt anybody will want, apart from Sai. This might be your type of thing.
Nice.
You like a bit of equipment? And then we've got some jewels.
Strider. Nice.
For them. We've got Strider in lovely condition. Computer Classics, which I basically bought because it's got Excellent on, which is my favourite game on the Spectrum. Glider Rider. Not going to lie, never played it. Dodgy Geezers, which I tried to play.
Must be an
yeah.
Must be an Essex game. Yeah, one for me, mate.
I think you start off in prison. I don't know. This is another compilation. It's got Spy Hunter on and a few other good games on there. Oh, that's actually Commodore 64. I don't know how that managed to squeeze in there.
Might be interested in that one, Paul.
Sorry?
That last one, I might be interested in that one. Put it aside.
That's a Commodore 64 side.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think most things, you know that.
And then we've got another compilation with Greenberry, ER Kung Fu, Ping Pong, Hypersports, Mikey. If you're into hit squads, you'll have heard of all them.
Nice.
That's the Army coin up. And then we've got an absolute classic, International Karate.
Nice.
That's working. And I've actually got another copy of Computer Classics. I think I bought one on eBay. I bought one off one of the groups on Facebook, and it just didn't come. So I figured it was lost. Bought one on eBay, and of course they both turned up within about 5 days of each other. And last but not least, for the tapes, this bad boy.
Oh, Smash 16, bloody hell.
Arcade Hits by Codemasters. So
nice.
there's a load of games on there. If you like Codemasters and you like Spectrum, this is for you.
Oh, fantastic. Paul,
that's it, guys.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Thank you very, very much. I just want to get back to a couple of these messages because some of them were quite interesting. Where are we? Where are we? Where was it? So Pixel Plug said, anybody got dusting or dodgy geezers for the Spectrum? So that's that. Where was it? This is a good one. Just sub to Paul B8. The others have unsubs. Typical. Typical gas heads. Typical gas heads. Button bashers. How we doing, fella or fellas? We good? And then you got David. I don't sub to Retro Chef. Retro games play badly. If you haven't got Dark Man, I'm out. What's this one? I'm happily come on the biggest. I'll happily come on, but the biggest thing I can bring to Swapshop will be cold hard cash. Not a problem.
That works for me.
You're like the $1 million man, innit? Everyone's got a price. Jimmy Retro, are we doing, fella? We good? Cooper's World, are we good, fella? Where are we? Dave Retro Game Paddy, All Strider. Eddie, how we doing, fella? You good? Right, lovely. That's Snickers. Right. Scott, can I pass over to you, dear chap?
You certainly can.
You crack on, sir. Thank you very much. You go away with it.
Right. What I'll start with is a few accessories. I've got a Super Nintendo arcade stick.
Very nice.
The Super Advantage. It's all in nice condition. That's a good one.
Lovely.
A GameCube control pad. It's a third-party one, but it's quite a good one.
Yeah.
Quite a comfy one.
Evening, Jade. How we doing? Dainstar, how we doing, fella? Oh, the black one. See, the black one, that's the Japanese one, isn't it, then?
Nah, this isn't. Unfortunately, this is a blue one that someone's painted black.
That I do.
See it at the front. You can just see it, but yeah, I've also got that. That all works, but it's spare. And then we've got something a bit modern.
Nice. The
Neo Geo Mini.
Very nice.
This has barely been used. I haven't put the stickers on or anything like that.
What did you actually think of that when you bought it?
Pardon?
What did you actually think of that? Is it any good?
I thought it was pretty good. I got it when I was moving house, so all this was in storage. So this turned up, and I played it quite a bit because obviously everything was packed away. But it's not bad. It's a good quality screen on it. The only thing that's disappointing is one, it's not batteried, so you have to have it plugged in.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not got like a chargeable battery or anything, and
I've definitely let it down.
It's not micro switched.
Frightened a bit. No one wanted them.
But do you know what? I think it controls really well, just because it doesn't click. But the only reason I'm getting rid of it is because I've got the Neo Geo arcade stick, the Pro arcade stick. I just picked that up, so this just ain't going to get used. So
that makes sense. If you're not going to use it and you can get something out of it, you might as well move it on. That makes sense.
Definitely. And then something else that's interesting, which I know nothing about, but this is I think the company's Retro Flag, and it's a mini Mega Drive with a Raspberry Pi in it.
Nice.
Has it got a Raspberry Pi, or is it just the case?
No, it's got it all in there. But this isn't my sort of thing. I picked it up because it was just before the Mega Drive Mini was even announced, and I thought I really want it.
Oh, that's
a mini Mega Drive. The attention to detail on it is awesome. You flick that.
Isn't that for where the SD cards go?
Yep. Yeah, you put your SD cards in there. The attention to detail. I don't know if to show it, but it's awesome. Really nice. It's got loads of stuff all on it. It's set up to run a Xbox 360 pad. or it might be an Xbox One pad. So as soon as you boot it up, that will use that.
Nice.
There's loads of systems on there: Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I never use it, so that's up for trades.
Nice. Very nice.
And that's it, sort of like hardware sort of wise. I've got loads of games, but I don't know if you want to come back to me or you want me to go through some.
Show a couple of games, Scott.
Yeah.
Mate, show a couple of games. We've still got a bit of time.
All right, mate. So let's go with. I've got a couple of well, they're not Mega Drive, they're Genesis games.
Okay.
We've got Two Crude Dudes.
I much preferred that front cover compared to the other one.
This is lovely. I do prefer the box art to this one.
Yeah.
It's complete, in lovely condition.
That is nice.
But that's a spare.
Okay.
And then we've got one that's really hard to get, PAL UK, which I didn't realise how hard this game is to get. But I've got the Genesis version, and that's Separation Anxiety.
Very nice.
Again, it's mint, all complete.
Is that off Wish or AliExpress? One of them ones?
No, this is the genuine one.
No, I'm taking the piss. I know.
Do you know what? I'll say that if I was collecting variants, I'd want that because I've got PAL version. If I wanted the variant, I'd probably get it.
Go on, start it.
See, I was, but I'm just thinking, no, I'll move it on. I'm done. I've done a deal to get the PAL version, so
nice.
That's available. Yeah, and I've got loads of Saturn. There's one more. I think I showed this one last time, but I've still got Tracy.
Lovely.
That's a good game. That's a good game. That's a great game.
But no manual, but like Rob said, a quality game.
Yeah.
And I've got loads of Saturn. I've still got loads of Saturn stuff. Oh, I've got some spec actually. No. Let's go through that as Retro 8 did. We've got Scramble Spirits.
Okay.
The Sega shoot 'em up.
Did like that one.
We've got a Hit Squad. Don't get too excited though, Dave. It's Slap Fight.
Slap Fight.
Nice artwork. Like that.
We've got Tapper in the clamshell.
Nice.
And it's even got the little instruction manual.
Cool.
In there. That's in lovely condition, that. Funnily enough, I've got Computer Classics as well, Paul.
We've got 3 of them on one bloody stone.
That must be a common game.
Well.
We've got Space Harrier 2.
Oh, that's a nice box.
And finally, Combat School.
Combat School.
Solid. Solid.
Yeah, that's it for now.
All right, cool. Just want to go over these ones quickly. So, Dane, how we doing, fella? We good?
Yes, up, Dana.
Jade, how we doing, Jade? Scott?
How you doing, Jade?
Hey, Jade.
Flashback. Is she in the next room, Scott?
Yes, James.
No, she ain't.
Flashback. Rob, another person who I would love Rob to get on here. I'm sure Rob would love to let go. Black Guns Matter. That's probably different. That's probably a different stream. Stream with him, I think. Yeah, there we are. Look, Steve, same joke, different stream. Yeah. Evening, Steve. James, how we doing, fellas? Want to say thank you for James again for having me on the Evercade stream the other night. Very interesting. It was funny to be on a stream where I felt the most oddest person out, as in everyone else seemed quite prim and proper, and there's me effing and blinding as usual. But anyway, is there a point to Raz? Well, that's probably a stream itself. Raz, I love ya. Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm not by Scott's side. I'm sure there'll be a time. Don't worry. I got sent a video earlier. What's this? I got sent a video earlier where a bloke inserted his ball sack into. Oh my god! What is wrong with Steve? I'm not reading it out. No. Gotta love the East Anglian accent. Well, I guess so. Rob, are we? 1 second, Rob. I'll come back to you. Malty, how we doing, fella? We good? One of my good friends, Marit, I used to work with. You behave by Banhammer. What's this? Oh, you never behave. Banhammer may have to come. I fucking know. Computer. Okay. Nate Retro, how we doing? You good, fella? Jade's hiding in the kitchen. It's a bit sexist, isn't it? Kitchen woman. All right, no one. Rob, have you got anything to show my friend, or Mark? Can I move on? Do you have anything to?
No. You can move on. You can move on, man. I've got because basically I've got a lot of the same stuff that I showed in the last one.
No
So
problem.
I'll probably reiterate again and maybe in the next video, but and with a
No
few more
problem,
added
brother.
stuff, but not for today.
Right. Simon, I love you, but I'm just going to go to Cyber Snake J first because it is one of his first times. So I know
you carry on.
Just you carry on drinking, but don't get pissed. We've still got a bit of time, mate. All right.
I'm drinking
So,
the alpaca.
Jay, can you please show us what you have, my friend?
Right. Well, it's a bit of an odd mixture. It's not the greatest selection of stuff I've
No,
got. It's
all good,
literally
mate, all good.
junk. But we'll start with a bit of
Nice
Commodore.
t-shirt.
Thank you.
Great t-shirt and great hat.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Yeah, man. Right. A double. I've got a couple of doubles. Commodore 64. Just been shown. International Karate. I've got that one.
Brilliant game.
For the C64. Absolute classic game. And then I've got this one. I love my Ultimate games. This is a double. This is Black Witch.
Oh, very nice.
This one hasn't got the cleaning tape with it, though, unfortunately, because you do get the cleaning tape.
I've never seen one with the cleaning tape in it.
I've actually got the other one in my drawer.
Never seen one.
Yeah, so I've got that Black Witch for you, and then this one I've played. Not really been impressed with it, and I've ummed and ahed about getting rid of it. But it's like the Gremlins. It's like the text adventure.
Okay.
Does that have the card inside?
It does.
That's a hard thing to find.
So that's complete. That's the Commodore 64. I got one for Dainster. I know he's bit part in his Master System games, so I've got an empty box for Penguin Land. It's got nothing in it, of course, but if Dainster wants it, then
I'm about to say,
add a manual and the game to it. So there's that.
Dainster's he's in the comments, so if he says anything, I'll chuck it up. But it'd be good. I'm sure he'll catch on in a second.
And then there's two prize Master System games I've had for a while, but I've never really played because I've got them in PAL format anyway. But these the NTSC versions of them. But I basically got these for the cover art, and they're quite two good games. This one is obviously Bomber Raid.
Oh, look at that! That looks awesome.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. It's fully got everything in it, but it's obviously slightly different being the US version.
Yep.
And then finally we've got this one which I love, which is Cyborg Hunter.
Lovely stuff. Look at that.
Yeah, man. And obviously that's fully complete as well.
Lovely.
So don't make art used to.
No, they don't do they.
No. But I've got a few other things, but you can take it from there if you want, or do you want me to?
No, you carry on, mate. You show us more. You show me some more things, mate. It's all good.
Okay. Now this is a bit of an oddity. It's as far as I know, it's a memory card for the PC Engine. It's called the banking system. And I can show it you. I've never actually used it myself.
Did you just unseal it, or was it in a baggie?
No, it was in a baggie.
Oh, thank God!
As you can see, it's like a bank system, and obviously it's more or less like a memory card, basically. But I've had it, and it's the only thing left that I've got in my PC Engine collection. So if anybody wants it just for the oddity, or as part of the collection, then you've got that as well, I suppose. Let's have a look. We've got these have been shown plentiful over the last few episodes you've done. Universal adapter for the SNES. Anybody?
Nice.
We've got one of them.
Cool.
So anybody wants that? Because I only got American games in them anyway, apart from 4 PAL games, which I'll never get rid of. We've got a disc-only Sonic Adventure 2, and that is Japanese. So if anybody's got an empty case, they can always slide that into it. Then a few manuals. So I found these out. We've got an F-Zero for the PAL SNES.
Very nice.
And then we've got a couple of Atari ones. These might appeal to Dainster again.
Cool.
Pac-Man.
Lovely.
And then this one, which is Defender. Yeah. So they might appeal to Dainster because obviously he's, or anybody who's collecting for the Atari, of course.
Yeah.
now I've got some PS2 tat and a PS1 joypad. Well, not a joypad. It's actually the arcade stick. Oh, sorry, I'll show it. Yeah,
Show it. Lovely.
There you go. So I've had this for a long time, and to be honest, I never use it. Yeah, I never use it, and it's fully working. It's really good condition.
If anyone's ever noticed, it's actually the shape of the PS1 console.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, exactly the same.
It's only when someone tells you, you think, oh yeah, fuck, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's only because the circle's obviously
where
the disc sits in, sort of thing. But yeah, got that. It's absolutely in good condition. Works perfectly.
Lovely.
And all I've got now is some tap to show you, which is some PS2 games. But the trouble is, they're all there's 4 American and 1 Japanese one. Now, if you're into your Harry Potter, which I was and now I'm not, you've got this one, which is the Goblet of Fire.
Okay.
Then you got Prisoner of Azkaban. I did say there was that.
No, that's fine.
And then you got Quidditch World Cup.
Okay.
And then finally, you've got the Chamber of Secrets.
Jay, why have you got them all in US?
Well, I had a phase of collecting US games when I collected PS2. Because I've still got a load of PAL PS2, but the best ones I've kept in a loft. I put them in the loft. And all I've got down here now is my Japanese fighters and my NTSC US games that I've collected from years ago. But I don't know, because I've got like a PAL console, a Japanese console, and a US console as well. So I'll just get them out whenever I want to play whatever region sort of thing. But I prefer like the Japanese and the US over the PAL. I don't know why. It's weird. But last game, Japanese game, Everybody's Tennis.
Cool.
It's as I say, you don't really see this one. I've never seen it for a long time. It's not exactly rare by any means, but as I say, it's I've had my fill out of it. I've completed it, and it weren't an half bad decent game. But as I say, it's not a fighter, so it don't belong in the collection, especially with the Japanese titles anyway.
Well,
but that, my friend, that is it for me already.
No problem. No, that's fine. That's fine. So we've got Danestar. I'm guessing he wants that Master System case, so that's great.
He's welcome to it.
Lovely. And then we've got inserted into Hacker for C64. Inserted, pervert, interested in Hacker for C64. So Walter, we will sort that out. Walter can message you, the Highlander.
I think
if that's you, Paul. I know you've got it, Paul. Danestar.
The Spectrum, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's fine. Is it the size of the one?
Yeah, Spectrum.
No worries, that's fine. Nice arcade stick. What's this? A bit smaller. Yeah, it's Spectrum 48K in it. A bit smaller, I've had one, a decent stick. Yeah. There we got here. I remember when I first started YouTube, I was going to start a series called Show Us Your Stick featuring arcade sticks. Trust Danestar. Where are we? I've gone. LKG's in the house. I'm surprised he's not streaming tonight. The Nutter.
Yes,
Jay.
Normally streams at the same time as there. He streams every hour. I think. I think he does. One for you, Paul. Retro Beard would love a Harry Potter. Look, there you go. So they want your Harry Potter. So you've been stumped. You should have told Jimmy Khan on it, mate. They're going to make you spend money now.
NTSC, wasn't it? It's NTSC. Although I think
they're nice to look at.
So
PS2 has US PS2 has sexier spines. That is true. Raz, I agree with you. That's the first. Fucking hell, Dane. 2D Rob has one with his 2D Rob with his 2D Rob has one with his stick behind him. What stick you got behind you, Rob?
Oh, I think I've got a Tatsunoko versus Capcom. That's the one you can see top.
Okay. Yeah, that's fetching serious money now. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I mean, they couldn't give them away.
Well, I've actually got.
If you tell me you've got two, I'm going to go mad.
I wasn't aware.
You got two?
I've got three. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I've just got the one.
Oh, because I need
I
one.
actually bought it off. I bought it off like a while ago. I bought it off Pete on the retro tip. I bought it off him. A while back, though. A while back. About a couple of years back.
Yeah, I'm after one. now. But before, I remember they were kicking about. There was loads about. Now there's none. They're like 200 odd quid. The game's 50
Really?
pounds now. Yeah, the game's 50 quid on eBay. CEX is 20 something quid, but it's never in stock. So,
do you want to know
anyway,
something? Do you want to know something? Can I say something? When I was doing my little tour around CEXs in London, I actually saw one in one of my shops for 12 quid. And I was almost going to pick it up, but because I already had it, I just decided not to. Because at the time, I looked it up. It wasn't going for that much, but I didn't think it was worth.
I paid like CEX. I paid fuck all for it, the game. But now I think it's 25, 30 quid, but it's not in stock. And then the arcade stick's like 150, 200 pound all day long. So
yeah, there was one in one of my local CEXs. I almost picked it up, but I just decided not to in the end.
Mm-hmm. Look, LKG's. He said he's not drinking for January. Yeah, I swear that's what he messaged. Haha, chef. Has anyone got PS1 joystick? I want it. He just fucking saw it, or is he on crack? Is he mad or something?
His laptop is no behind.
You see, look, Jay's got anything north of Watford or Watford Gap Services. Might as well be another country, mate. I'm telling you. Anyway, Simon, we're going to go over to you now, sir. Next, can I make a small request? The next time you come live, can you do it by the fire?
By the fire. Well, at the moment, the snow outside, there'll be no fire.
You'll be like this, playing games because it'll be freezing outside. Pleasure, mate. It's all over.
I absolutely love the fire.
Thank you, sir. Crack on.
Right, start off with got a Super Nintendo game, Mr. Nuts. Went for a comment from Dainster from that.
Dainster.
We have Video Pack or the G7000 game number 1. That's the game carts with a handle.
Look how cool that cartridge looks. Fucking hell.
What's that?
I like the label. This is for the Philips Video Pack G7000.
Yep.
All right. Wow.
Simon. Thanks, but he needs that game. I knew he was going to need it, so yeah. I'm sure you can keep that to one.
A nice bootleg copy, and actually is quite a decent bootleg copy of Golden Axe 3.
Nice.
Hasn't even got at the side.
Very nice. We didn't get a release to that, did we? Or was that Japanese?
No. Well, this is just a port. It never came out in the UK.
Yeah, Japanese only.
Yeah, I thought so.
First of all, I did forget Paul. Me and Paul started our YouTube channels about the same time, and we've been talking constantly ever since then. So it's nice to actually finally see you, not just message you. And also, you did mention you were looking for a Spectrum Plus. Is this the one you're after?
Absolutely.
So if you want to put that aside for you.
Yes, please, mate.
It's got the power supply, but it does need a membrane on it.
See, I just want to say, just to echo what Simon said, not only is Paul a very nice chap, he's very pleasing to the eye. So the ladies in the comments will be very happy to see him.
My wife's just unplugged the internet.
Yeah, I was about to say your wife's watching this.
Sorry, Louise. Sorry.
Right. I've also got a TV Boy 2.
Oh, yeah.
And that box, what I do like about this, though, is the artwork on the box.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
It has got the manual, the plastic insert, and the actual TV Boy itself.
Nice. Look at that. Proper classic.
That's cool.
Yeah. I remember these being knockoff in the 90s, for games. I always wanted one. My parents said, it's absolutely crap, you don't want it. Now I've got 2.
You can show it off now to your parents. Look, I got 2.
Yeah. Paul, again, I think you also mentioned this before. What I dug out when I was looking for stuff. This is that sealed copy of the Obliviator.
Yes.
That's on the Spectrum.
For me,
So do you want to put that with the other Spectrum as well?
I'm a massive fan of aliens, and that just fits perfect. It just looks awesome.
Okay, yeah. I'll put that with the Spectrum for you.
Did you play it, the one you opened?
I did, yeah. I played it for 5 minutes and then put it away. That's like most things I've got.
That bad, is it?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? That game's sealed and the dust inside is older than most of our kids.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
It's older than most people on the chat, to be honest.
Yeah. You're right.
That
Simon.
game is 33 years old.
Oh, it's nearly my age.
Yeah. Right. I did show this off last time, and it was the Pong console.
Lovely.
But since I've been hunting around, I also found the gun for it.
Oh, nice.
Which, to be honest, I don't think. Hang on. I don't think you get away with a gun like this now.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. For a game system.
Fucking
It
hell.
would be painted orange, wouldn't it? Bright orange.
Yeah, the orange now, yeah.
You could rob a bank with that, you know. You'd walk in and I'll just go 2 more and then I'll stop. We've got Breakout for the ZX81, and that's the 16K Breakout, not the 1K. And another sealed Drafts Genius or whatever for the Spectrum. And what I love about this, if you can see on there, that's actually still got a Toys R Us sticker on it.
Toys R Us.
So,
Bless you, Jeffries.
so that's sealed and on the card.
Nice.
So I'll leave it there for now.
All right, mate. We've got a question. We have an actual question, a valid question. The person who's actually put it in capitals. My mate Scott. Question to Simon Paul. Do you have scotch on the Spectrum?
No.
No. I've sold Retro Bear took most of my tapes last week.
Yeah, I was going to say he had quite a few.
I've only been collecting games for the Spectrum since about March, so like I'm really late coming to the Spectrum. But
Paul, how close are you to actually collecting the full Hit Squad set on the N64? C64, sorry.
Complete.
You've got them complete.
Yeah.
Wow. I've got 5 more to get.
What you got left?
I've got obviously the ominous lethal weapon. I'm going to get
one everyone's after.
They're all at the back here. Look. Right, I've got. I'm after Fun School Under 6. That's the hardest one to find. I can't find that one.
That does pop up every now and again. There was a couple tonight. Come up here. Fun Schools for Commodore.
Oh, I'll have to have a look for them. Obviously, I need Hook, Lethal Weapon, Nightbreed. I got RBI Baseball 2 tonight. That cost me a pretty penny. And I need Stun. Yeah, I need Stun Runner and obviously WWF European Rampage Tour, which I never see.
Definitely.
I bet you're glad you have all the points you've got.
So
I got super lucky with Lethal Weapon.
Did you?
It was one of the first games I ever got. In fact,
you're
going to say I paid for it now.
Yeah.
£11, and
wow.
I've done that. I got
Look, somebody offered me one last week for 450 quid.
150 quid for a tape?
No,
I've seen
£550.
Or 500?
Somebody offered me one last week for £550.
Jay, I'll sell you Lethal Weapon VHS for 500 quid if you want. I mean, I've still got that. I'll sell you that if you want it, mate. Not a problem. If you want to take.
I mean, the last few now, anything ain't going to be under 100. I mean, the RBS Baseball, I got that tonight, and that cost me 106 quid.
Yeah, I couldn't spend that on tape.
Yeah. Seriously.
I think I had a dupe about a year ago, and I think it went for about 17 quid.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now look at it. It's absolute madness. But I'm not going to give up now. You know, I'm that close.
I actually posted about that on the Hit Squad Collective.
Yeah,
RBI. I think it was Pat Chapman.
Yeah.
And
he was
like, the price has just gone.
Yeah. I seen that post today, and I thought, hopefully I'll win it. I did.
Well, glad I've been watching
all my Becky games.
YouTube, been watching videos.
Yeah, I've still got a couple of videos to go because I've got a fair few that I haven't shown, but I just haven't had the time. You know, she's a one-off for me to be on the tubes for a change, but I will get round to it eventually.
So, look, no Fletcher, is there a Jimmy Savile game on Hit Squad?
Jimmy Savile? No.
And Dane's just put about having Specky games or on SD card. The only way for him Which I understand. I mean, I understand that.
Nothing wrong with it, but it's nice to have both.
Of course. Paul, let's go back to you. Then we'll go to Scott. So, Paul, if you want to show a few more bits, my friend, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm going to just finish off with the 8-bit stuff that I've got.
No problem.
2 loop cartridges. One's the Ocean Navy SEALs.
Paul, just put it aside for me.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
You might like this one even better if you like your cartridges because I've got a spare.
Yeah, go on. Go on. Just put it on the side.
No, he's gonna have a battle with that one.
I'll put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's all right. He can have it.
That's the bit stuff. And then next, I'll probably have to move on to PS1. I suppose that's like the next.
Show a few PS1s. I know. When you sent me a picture, there was some platinum games. So Rob Gernardino, if you're still in the comments, fella, there's some platinum games he's got. I don't know if you need them, so we'll show you them now.
Yeah, start off with the platinums.
I know you want them.
My favorite games.
Raymond. Yep, lovely.
It's complete. Where am I going to put these? Stick in there. Right, then we've got Monsters Inc.
Nice.
This is a good game. Driver 2.
Driver 2, yeah.
And then I've got a spare copy of Crash Team Racing.
Crash Team Racing, another good game.
That is that's definitely the platinums. And then I'll just quickly blast through these because I've got quite a few of these PlayStation. This
you go on, mate. No problem.
We've got Scooby-Doo, Cyber Chase. We have Rayman Rush, which I'm sure I used to have Rayman, but not on the PlayStation. I can't remember what I used to play it on. If you had a racing game, you probably played this.
Love Colin McRae.
It was a cracking game. My wife will probably go mental at us for selling this, but we never really play on the PlayStation much. And that's Monopoly. She's a lead hound at this game. In fact, I've never played it because I know she'll thrash me. And while she's kicking off, she'll probably moan about this one as well because that's Harry Potter. And she loves Harry Potter. We've got Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And it's the junior edition, so you might actually be able to answer a few questions.
Yeah.
Then we've got Card Shark.
Card Shark.
Scrabble. I've never really a fan of why they put board games on the PlayStation because, like, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me personally, but there you go. Bust a Move 2, if that floats your boat. And what I was talking about with Sai earlier, Prismland. Sai, weren't you saying that this is actually, there's an identical game?
It's Sorcerer or something like that. Hang on, I have it somewhere. Hang on a sec. I can't remember what it is.
Shall I just crack on with the rest of these PS1s?
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, you carry on, mate. You carry on. Don't worry. We'll move along in a second to Scott.
Sydney 2000, which is like a crab version of track and field, I thought. Simpsons Wrestling, which is gets slated by a lot of people, but it's not that bad. Formula 1 97. I did actually play this, and to be honest, it's just aged massively from what I remember. Nostalgia tinted glasses on with that one. M&M Shark.
Okay.
Shrek Treasure Hunt. World Championship Snooker. King of Bowling 2. Rugrats in Search of Repair or Search for Raptor. Repair?
Reptar.
And I haven't even been drinking them on call, so I can't even have a drink. Sai, I think this is one for you. I know you love Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget, yeah.
Bubble. I do enjoy this game. I like a bit of Bubble.
Nice.
Blockbuster. Never played it. Looks a bit like Arkanoid. PGA Tour 98. It's a classic.
Yeah.
One of the few golf games I've got. A Bug's Life. A decent version of ET.
Yep. Lovely.
That is not a decent version of ET.
I knew you were going to say something. That's why I said it. We've got another Rugrats game. I'm not sure what that one is. Studio Tour.
Studio Tour, yeah.
And we've got Bust a Move 4, and that is all the PS1 stuff.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Paul. I've just got to show this message because this is Dane Storatti's best. Look at this one. Cyber Snake 7 versus UGB game would be like the midget fight up at Jerry Springer. Dane Star, you know what, mate? If you should be on TV. Not Crime Watch, though, but you should be on TV.
Probably been on that
already. This now.
What we got here? 1 second. We've got a few people laughing about it, obviously. What's this one? That's why you live in the game room, Dave. Okay, yeah, I'm not worried about that one. Used to play loads with my dad Monopoly. I prefer to play Monopoly on the board, if you know what I mean, rather than a game like on a console. I think it's a bit more fun. Neo C, good to see you, sir. I'm glad you're here. Where are the Mega Man legends? Oh dear, Rugrats. What's this one? Rugrats in Jurassic Park. Is that what you said, Paul? I don't know what you maybe not. I don't know. It's that accent. It's that Liverpool
accent,
Manchester accent you've got.
Yeah,
confusing.
Right. Northwest.
Scott, over to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much.
Right, I forgot to show this in the first bit, but this is the Amiga CD32 controller. It's a third-party one. It's not bad. But yeah, you don't often see one of them.
Can I have a look at the box?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, don't unseal it. Is it sealed?
It's got the little attachment for the D-pad.
No. You live in a warehouse, Scott. Are you like? Is this like the breakout room?
I've not seen that kind of. No, I've not seen that type of the CD32.
Yeah, styled very similar to a Mega Drive pad. But yeah, that little thing goes in there.
Wow.
Yeah, just got definitely interested in that. I'll have a word with you later.
All right, mate. I'll put it aside for you.
I've got some bits from last week for you.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'll put that down there for you then, Si. And it's all Saturn stuff, really.
You crack on, mate.
We've got Shell Shock.
Nice.
These are all complete, in great condition. What else do we got? World Series Baseball. Sega Sports. Tunnel B1, which is an awful game.
Yeah.
Chen War. Oh, we've got baggings everywhere. Virtual Racing.
Yep.
Hexen.
Yep.
High Octane. Breakpoint Tennis. I think I've shown this one before, definitely. Rise of the Robots 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Resurrection Rise 2, as they reworded it. Hardcore 4x4, which is actually a really good game on the Saturn, that is.
Yeah,
really enjoyed that game.
Better on the Saturn than it is on the PlayStation.
Yeah. And then Robo Pit.
Robo Pit.
Soviet Strike.
Nice.
Quite an underrated game. It's a top-down sort of isometric racer, Crime Wave.
Yep, good game that is. I do like that one.
I enjoyed that game. Virtua Fighter Kids.
Tough one to get. Can be a tough one to get.
All complete. We've got the manual to In the Hunt. I don't know if I showed that last time or not.
You showed it. You showed it in a video for sure.
Yeah,
I've definitely seen it before. Yeah.
so we've got that. If anyone needs to complete in the hunt, because I know it's a pricey one, pal, we can do a deal on that.
Nice.
Also, True Pinball,
Okay.
which obviously isn't in the same league.
Well,
Now, this one I was going to keep because I've kept a very few Saturn games, as you can see up there.
yep.
I was going to keep this one because it's so bad that
Yeah,
it's good.
It's
And that's
terrible.
Virtual Hydrolyde.
Yeah.
It's
Never played it, but I know it's bad.
it's so bad you just keep playing it. It's a weird one.
It's completely different than the original Mega Drive version.
Oh yeah, completely different. Then we got. I can't believe I've still got that Alien Trilogy. I thought that would have been snapped up. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. That's quite a tough one to get.
Yep.
Cyber Speedway. Again, another sort of Wipeout rip-off clone. Independence Day. The game. And then the final two, we've got Starfighter 3000, which ain't a bad game, actually. I really like that. I think the original was on the Mega CD, if I remember rightly. And then a complete copy of True Pinball.
There's a message here for you, Scott.
Yeah.
If you want Wings of War on the Genesis, I'll trade you for a couple of those. Wings of War.
Brilliant. Yeah, we'll do a deal ready, definitely.
Lovely. Is that you, mate?
Yep, that's it.
Cool. It's funny because when I put like one of you guys on, I can see the rest of you, and I can see Cyber Snake J. All I can see is him bending over, mooning to the camera, looking. And then all I can see is Simon reaching over to get more stuff, and then there's Rob
just sitting there chilled.
I love the Game Boy game. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Right, so let's go. I've got a couple of messages, and then we'll move along. We've got here. Fucking time bandits. Fuck me. Oh, Scott might be interested in Mortal Kombat 3. That's Sega Saturn lad.
All right.
Here's one. Gruss and Raz will join in, make it a tag team match apparently between Jay and Simon. So that's cool. Right, Jay, I'm guessing you've got some more stuff to show, mate.
No. I
thought you was trying to find so you must be trying to catch out that rat or something in the game.
I was trying to stick shit back in the drawer.
Oh, fucking hell.
Like, honestly, I apologise. As I say,
no, you're good. You're good.
No, trust me. Next time you'll have some good shit. I guarantee.
No worries, man. It's all good. So, Simon, I'm going to come back to you, and then we go back to Paul.
Yeah, I've got one more lot of stuff.
No worries, fella. You crack on, mate. Thank you.
The game that I was looking for, is the reason why I was down there, is a couple of Game Boy games, and this is a 32-in-1 multi-cart for the Game Boy.
People like collecting them.
It's got Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Pac-Man, Jumpman, Hitman. So a lot of man on there.
I reckon Jade will want that, Si.
I'll put that with the other ones. We didn't finish our trade last week. I got distracted.
Yeah.
Another bootleg copy of Golden Axe 2, but I just absolutely love the artwork on that. It's so bad, it's good. Hang on, where am I going? So, yeah, that's that one.
It's interesting.
Still better than Master System Golden Axe.
This one, is it Technomage or something like that? Not a game. It just, I found it at the bottom of the drawer. I've never played it before. Don't remember picking it up.
It's an unusual one.
Never heard of that.
Definitely unusual.
MTV skateboarding. If you like the skateboarding game, stay away from this one.
You're meant to be trying to get rid of these.
So people like to buy tabs, you know. We got Sabrina the Teenage Witch on the Game Boy Color boxed.
Oh, that's
manual and everything.
Is that a way forward one? Because some of them games are made
No,
by
I know what you mean. Like Wendy and stuff like that go for a lot. I think this is only about £10-15 game. I think I checked. But yeah, it is complete with manual and all the rest of it. It's a weird little platform game, but it's not an enjoyable platform game, if you know what I mean. It's just bugged to hell.
Okay.
It's really selling them again, and I. So we have not the best condition box, but 2 wireless PlayStation 2 pads. Actually work really quite well.
You don't play the box, mate.
So they're not too bad as far as third-party pads go, and wireless. I've had no delay with them whatsoever. I just don't use them. PlayStation 1 again in cold blood. That's the platinum. Nice. And something definitely a little bit different now. Acorn Electron games.
Ooh.
So these are the big box versions of That's Us Business games. We've got Boxer. And the good thing with these ones is they open up and the actual manuals are here. You can see
nice.
That. So it opens up as the actual. So like a few of these. Skipper. That's basically Pac-Man. Sphinx Adventure. Desk Diary. There's just, oh, that one's not. This is Starship Command. Graphics Generator. I think I've already shown Boxer, another one. And a couple more. I actually gave one of these away to my mate, and it was actually a Paul Daniels game that actually had a deck of cards in it as well.
Cool.
Chess. Another hopper. Sorry, there's another hopper. 2 of them. And Me and My Micro, which is like programming. And one last game from me, because the rest of it is all stuff I showed off last week.
No worries.
And this is big box version of SDI for the. Hang on, what is this for? Commodore 64. So it's the big box.
It's not a game, that.
No, it's not a bad game. Just as I said, I don't tend to play. They're just sitting on the shelf doing nothing. So
yeah, fair ones.
Nice one.
Yeah, I have got a few MSX games here, but I'll leave them. Just
Arkanoid.
Oh, hang on, one more. The But Ugly Martians on the PlayStation 2.
Cool.
So, yeah,
we still got a bit of time, so we could probably come back to you. But I can see here that Eddie wants Hydrolide and Crime Wave. I know I can see Scott. You've answered him, so that's good.
Yeah, I'll put him aside.
Jade wants any Game Boy game. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Where are we? There was
just
one.
Game Boy Advance games or just Game Boy?
Both.
I've got a few Game Boy Advance games as well.
Oh, awesome.
So Inked Northerner, you know what? The games he's shown, that Scott showed, he's looking at. So it was Shockwave, Alien Trilogy, Crime Wave, Super Hydrolide, True Pinball, Robo Pit, Rise of Robots 2 Resurrection, and I can't remember 3 of them. Sorry.
That's a good memory, though, because I can't remember any that I've just shown. It's all those recipes and menus are stuck in my head, mate. I'm good at remembering stuff. So, Inked Northerner, you can message Scott on Instagram or message you whatever. Like, I don't think he's in any of our groups. I'm in a few fucking groups. Beeps, anyone? Where we are. Beeps, thank you so much for coming on, mate. You're another person who I'd love to get on this show. So please get in touch. Anyone got a cheap Pi 3 beep? Mate, you might as well be talking gibberish to me. I know you've got a Pi in that Mega Drive, Scott. Dane's Pedro's asking about the Mega Drive. Is that Mega Drive case a Pi I don't know. Yeah, he's just asked if I know what PI is in it. I haven't got a clue.
I wouldn't know how you tell me.
Pardon?
I wouldn't know how you could tell.
I purchased it just before the Mega Drive Mini got sort of like announced officially. Yeah, I think it is a free. I think it is a free.
Danes have put, you had enough pies, Pedro. So that's nice. Nice of Danes done. What's this one? If I was collecting Game Boy Color, I would definitely have Sabrina. Since it is a way forward game. I swear it's a way forward game. Rob, do you know if it's way forward? I swear it is, Rob.
Do you know what? I was thinking about it. I wasn't too sure because I'm. I will say this though. Not every way forward game on the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance are that good. So like, don't think because it's way forward that it's automatically a gem. Yeah, because not all because they don't get me wrong, they got their gems, but not all of them are excellent. Not all of them are that good.
No, I'm just
I think we swapped it for a copy of Wendy.
Yeah, well, I think everyone would want a Wendy.
When it comes to Game Boy Color, the real big two way forwards is Wendy and obviously Shantae.
Have you ever played Santa Claus Jr. on the Game Boy Color? That is a really, really good platform game.
I think I've seen it, but I've not. I don't have it, but I've seen it.
I recommend giving it a go.
Yeah, do you know what? I think I saw gameplay of it, and I was thinking to myself, this reminded me of Days Before Christmas. That's on the Mega Drive.
I was really shocked. Think of that game. I didn't think of anything of it, and then as soon as I played it, next thing you know, I was like 5 levels in and kept on playing. It gets really hard towards the end, but it's really fun.
That's good. I like games like that. You don't think much of them in the beginning, and then they just really draw you in. I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So the 2 way forward Sabrina games are Sabrina the Animated Series Zapped and Sabrina the Animated Series Spooked. Was that the one you just showed?
I'm trying to find it now. I can't remember where I put it.
It's true what Rob said. They're not all good, but way forward is normally okay.
It's Spooked.
So that is one of the way forward ones. I thought it was. I think I've got that loose anyway. So that's good. So Raz, it is way forward. Nothing for you, Eddie. Eddie might, because Eddie likes his old Game Boy Color if he's still on. What we got in the old comments? I was a bit jealous when where was this one? I was a bit jealous when Griffo got Wendy for £2 last year.
Really?
That's a lucky find, man. That's a lucky find.
We've all had them now, haven't we?
A lot of people praise Sabrina Spooked. Go for it, Rob. I have got it, but I'm just trying to think.
I just found the jumping in it was really, really awkward. You know what I mean? I just get every time I jump, you jump too high, hit the roof, and then just drops straight back down again. So
yeah, I mean, look, I did consider it for a second, but the reality is, like, I just don't see myself really playing it. Like I said, I'm not because I'm actually in the process of culling stuff. So I don't want to overshoot in my collection. I kind of want to keep things very sort of tight and precise.
I'm sure I picked this up about 2 years ago from Cash Converters, and it was like $1.99. That's why I picked it up. But I think I've played it once.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Crime Wave ain't bad, and never.
I think the other of that would be Wendy.
Wendy, maybe yeah. I'll watch back the stream back and take a look. No worries, fella. But get in Northern, get in touch with me on Instagram or something, mate, and I'll try and get you on. Look at fucking Steve. Look, what's better? Pie, 4 eggs, great steak bake. Is he always pissed? Is his job just to drink? Because I never spoke to him not pissed. Who else we got here? Pixel. Where was it? Pixel Plug. Just up to all you guys. Thank you, fella. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah. Sabrina games are quite fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got both of them, but can't only. I don't think I've got them.
You make him want to play it now. You want to make him want to go through and actually try it.
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played like any of my Game Boy Color games. That's it in the comments. Paul, you got a bit more to show, fella?
Yeah, I'll start off with a couple of peripherals, is it? Is that what we'll call
crack
them?
on, mate.
This one I can't get away with. I had this off you when I got me Mark.
I gave you that.
System. Yeah, but for me, it's the wrong way around. You know, when you play in a Master System, you've got like your left hand on the D-pad, like on the direction, and your right hand for the buttons. But when you look at this, it's the opposite way around. And
That's just weird.
I just can't use it.
That's just weird.
Can't use it. It's
Oh,
just
great,
nuts.
great,
Sorry,
great,
guys.
great.
Earthquake and invest.
No.
Right, I'm back. What you saying?
I was
No,
gonna
you
say,
good, mate. Carry on.
go on, mate. Go on.
Oh,
Yeah.
You carry on. We'll talk. We'll talk afterwards. Don't worry, fella. It's all good.
And then this one here is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best joystick you can have for an 8-bit micro.
You meant to start a debate now, haven't you?
Oh, I'm interested in that one, Paul.
That is a
Oh,
beauty.
I need that to put on my shelf and gather dust.
Yeah.
You know, I've never used that one.
It's like a competition pro, but it fits in the hand so much better.
Yeah.
And
Oh, what's that
honestly,
one
it's
called again?
quite switched.
What's it called?
The arcade. But
Okay, I'll have to look
I've
up for one of them then.
I've got one here, so that's my go-to stick for
No,
every game.
I must admit,
So,
Zip stick for me is always the best one.
Good. That's a quality
he's
stick,
selling off
guys,
the-
honestly.
he's selling off the dodgy broken one.
And then so I've got some Wii and some GameCube stuff.
Yeah, do the GameCube first.
These were actually up to you.
Do the GameCube first, and then we'll do a couple of weeks because Retro Bear might be around for the Wii.
GameCube. Ace Golf.
No.
Big Game Al, Ace Golf. I have to speak to Big Game Al, see if he needs any Super. Oh, that's a nice one.
Super Bus. I'm sure I got this off you, Si.
You did, yeah. It's a good game.
It is a good game, but I've played it once, and I'd rather go to someone who's going to play it, you know. And I think I got this off you as well.
Dude, it's okay.
I think Si was single-handedly keeping me in GameCube games all by himself at one point. So, but those I've played, and the GameCube I've just been massively taken up with Resident Evil. I've been enjoying the Resident Evil games that I've managed to get for that. So all these have just been put on a back burner. I want to try and complete Resident Evil 2 on like everything that's ever come out on. So I'm pretty obsessed with that game.
Great game.
Are we good to go into the?
Crack on, mate. Crack on.
Yep. I think everyone has a copy of this. Replay. Classic Resident Evil.
Nice.
This is a nice little racing game. I haven't got a steering wheel, I don't think, but Mario Kart. This will be a good one for some of you lads. Just Dance. Bit of Wii Fit. I think everyone's got one of those. Endless Ocean. Meet the Robinsons, which I've never heard of. No idea where that's come from. Pirates of the Caribbean, and I know Eddie was saying the Caribbean the other day.
Caribbean,
So,
yeah.
Caribbean.
The Caribbean one's the NTSC version.
Of course, yeah. I actually was just about to check the box there. Last but not least, on the Wii, we've got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Cool. Right.
Yeah, I've got more, but that's for the Nintendo DS. If anyone's interested.
Show a few up, mate. Don't be shy.
Right, I'll get this one out of the way because I know someone was mentioning they were interested in FIFA games. Just kidding, but we've got FIFA 11.
Throw in the bin.
No, you're going to love these. Some of them are apps.
Oh,
anyway, classic word games.
These are all the ones I leave on the shelf in the charity shops.
Where do you think I got them from?
That's what I mean. I leave them there.
Wasn't someone on about
Do you know what?
travel game?
That's no. That's actually quite an interesting puzzle game.
Solitaire.
Oh, for
Another game I'd rather play with actual cards. Right, here we go. Lost Future. Professor
Nice.
Layton.
Good game.
Professor Layton, Spectre's Call.
Very good. Another good one.
Dual Legends. Is that?
Yeah.
Classic Games, which is your usual sort of thing. Thousands of Puzzles collection. This is like stuff that you want when you're on a long car journey. Travel Games for Dummies. I think for someone who used to do a lot of driving back in the day. This looked all right, actually. Pipe Mania. Then we've got Mia's Mysteries, The Secret of Dragonville.
Never heard that one.
Then we've got another Professor Layton and The Curious Village.
Nice.
Professor Layton, was that?
Nice box art.
Okay.
Nice box art.
Yeah, the Professor Layton ones are really nice, actually. Midnight Play Pack.
Hold up. Very nice.
Tetris Party. Another Professor Layton. I might have the full set. We've got the Diabolical Box. I'm going to say nothing about Diabolical Boxes. Right.
No.
We've got Animal Crossing, Wild World.
Nice.
Kirby Superstar Ultra.
Oh, quality.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
Kirby
game.
Kirby Squeak Squad.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's a good game.
Yeah, it is
That's
a good
actually
game.
that's actually the that Squeak Squad is the one and only proper sort of platformer Kirby game on the DS. That's not like a port or anything. It's the one original title. It's a good one to get. Yeah, that's worth getting.
Right, nice. Most of these were for my girl, but like some of them are just a bit hard for her, so she doesn't get on with them. Touchmaster, another Touchmaster. To do with them knocking about. Bejeweled.
Love Bejeweled on my phone.
Mahjong. Puzzle World. 42 all-time classics. Christmas Carol. And I thought this looked quite interesting. Mystery Case Files Millionaire.
So Raz Tendo, Mr. Raz from Sweden, would like the US Professor Layton's, Endless Ocean, Tetris US, and the US Kirby games. But we'll sort that out in a minute. You carry on, mate.
Cool. We've got another Mystery Stories. If you fancy being like Jessica Fletcher.
Yeah.
Bit of Art Academy there. And last but not least, another Mahjong. Is it Mahjong or Mahjong? How do you pronounce that?
Mahjong.
Is it Sega or Sega? Who knows? Taito. That's it.
Cool.
That's it for the DS.
So
and I've still got more.
where are we? Let me just. So Eddie Rollercore, Jimmy Savile game. Is it Touchmaster? Maybe, could be.
Exactly,
Yep.
yeah.
So yeah. Raz wants those games if they're complete, but we can sort that out. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Raz, do you have Mary 64 DS and see? I have a copy of it. All right, okay. Touchmaster 4, fucking hell. Steve must be proper. Steve must be on the floor laying down, using his tongue to press the keys on his phone, probably. Where are we? Jules, Legend, Tree of Life, DS, if complete, please. Oh, so Willie Weeble would like Jewel Legends, Tree of Life off you, Paul, if it's complete.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, where is he? Yeah, I do think gone. Yeah, I know that's not for you. Steve Slur. I love Steve. I need to get Steve on us in here. Sell us some Adidas trainers. Okay, cool. That's Scott. Come back to you. Yeah, you got anything you want to quickly show? Anything else? Maybe. If not, yeah, that's good.
I'm just trying to think if I have got anything else. I think we've seen it all now.
All right, brother. That's fine.
That's expensive on the top shelf.
Top shelf ones are
I think
normally
I've shown a lot of them up there.
That's cool. Okay. Jay's done. Simon, nothing else from you, fella?
I actually just found a couple more things. I might as well quickly show them off.
All right, mate. No,
That's
you're
all right.
good. Lee, if you set up a new Discord this week, we can have a swap jobs.
Right, I've got a couple of MSX games I'll just blast through quickly. MSX Fire Rescue. Hang on, wait.
Do you live in the warehouse as well, Simon? Simon, do you live like on top of a charity shop or something?
I've raided most of the charity shops around here. This is This is just called Pinball Game for the MSX, but the artwork on this I absolutely love.
Yeah, I bet you do. You filthy animal.
Pinball game, but it's actually really good. Formula One, MSX. This is Spectrum. This is Spike on the Spectrum. And no, not that one. Disc Warrior MSX.
Nice.
Hyper Viper. Couple more BBC games here. We've got Life of Reptron. And Around the World in 40 screens. And probably after this, I've also got a VHS copy of The Big Boss by Bruce Lee. I actually have quite a lot of Bruce Lee VHS I need to find and get rid of because I don't want
I will have the Bruce Lee. If they're the original ones like that, I will have them, please.
Yeah, these are. I've got about another 4 maybe of these.
All right,
different ones. I'm not sure if
don't talk anymore, mate. Just keep quiet. Shh. Move along. Move along to a PS2 game.
They're from the Bruce Lee collection. They may just be.
All right, put it down.
just for nostalgia reasons, I've got a blank tape from Blockbuster that somebody recorded EastEnders on. So if anybody wants,
maybe Pedro might want the VHS stuff, not the Bruce Lee stuff. Cool.
But yeah, that's it. It's all from me.
Okay, I've just seen this. Thank you, Simon. Lee, if you set up a new Discord this week, we can have a swap and exchange details. Yes, so what I'll do is, Dane, tomorrow when I get back from work, I will go onto Discord. I will make a Discord section for Swap Shop, and I will add every single YouTuber that has been on who I've got numbers of. And then what we'll do is, Dane, because I know you've probably got numbers of people who I haven't got, and vice versa. If Rob or Scott or Jay or Paul or Simon, we're at a load of people, because I think that's the problem now. I was discussing this the other day to my missus. I said, and actually, to be fair, Tootie said it last night. When I first joined, YouTube, you could private message people, and then you could say to them, "Oh, hello, I've just watched your vid. I'm after this game." You can't do that anymore. So without changing numbers, it's a little bit awkward. Or unless you go on Instagram or Twitter or Twitch or whatever. Like, I've just found out that Ink Northerner is actually in the group, Scott and Cybersnake J, that we're in, and Simon. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. So thank you very much, Dana, for telling me. So that's what I'm saying, because I've got all you lot on my phone. So I've got Scott, Sega Zombie, Mo, Jay, Cybersnake, Rob, Champ. I've got you under Tino 777 because I'm old school. And then I've got Simon, Paul. I've got all of your names because that's how. Like when I'm on WhatsApp, then I know who you are, because there's about 3 or 4 Jameses, 3 or 4 Steves in some of the fucking groups as well when it gets back. Yeah. So I need to do that. So yeah, so I will look at that tomorrow, Dane. I will look at that tomorrow because I think that makes more sense. Craig, Goodwin's Place. Goodwin, Craig, good to see you. Just want to say something. Simon, some awesome 3D printing you're doing, mate. The GameCube, mini GameCube, the holder.
It's going on in the background at the moment. I actually checked a minute ago to see if it was broken or not, but it's all good. I've got another GameCube stand printing. And Paul, the 2 special gifts are on the way down to you soon.
Cool.
Awesome, dude. They're going to get well used.
Scott, I don't know if you've seen. I know you're in the group, Scott, but if you haven't seen what the stand he's doing, I think maybe we should try and get you a couple for you because they look the bollocks. Some of your Sega ones. He's got these really cool stands. You have to go back and look on the messages.
I'll have a look. I'll try.
Yeah. So, and I know.
When I first got a 3D printer, I thought, how much would I actually use it? But seriously, it's been running non-stop for like 5 days now.
Yeah.
So
there's some really cool stuff. I mean, because Jay on one of his videos had the PS4 little clips to go on the wall, and I messaged you, Jay, and you told me where to put them. But now Simon can probably
print them off. Yeah,
print them off, and you pay nothing. And I know, for example, Craig Goodwin's place.
Yeah, he does it as well.
He's just printing off some stuff as well because I'm looking at the WhatsApp page. He's printing off like a Facebook. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's nice.
This is the GameCube stand.
Nice.
One second, Si. Let me put you big, Si. Give me one, and I'll come to you after, Paul. Give me 1 second. Go on, show it properly, Si.
Hang on. I hate this backwards thing.
I know.
I love.
That is
what I love, it's got an actual port at the back, so the wire actually goes into it. And
that's lovely.
The detail on this.
That's brilliant.
It's really hard to get it on the camera.
You can tell it's
really cool.
Yeah.
I think this one's been scanned in. To be honest, the detail on this is really good.
Yeah, it does look
Did
cool.
you have to smooth that down, or was that the actual finish?
No, that's how it came out.
Paul, can you show what you just had, please, fella? Is that from Simon as well?
No, Brian Flett made it. And it's like a cartridge holder because a lot of the cartridges I've got are not boxed.
That's lovely.
He made me one of these, which is superb for your cartridges. But another thing that he made me was if you know anything about Commodore 64s, the back hinges always snap off on the older ones, and he's actually made me replacement hooks that fit in because I repair them every now and again. He's made me them, and they're absolutely superb. They're brilliant. Can't thank him enough for that.
Because I've just bought. I say just bought. I bought them before Christmas. They're not here yet. I bought them from I think AliExpress or Wish. It's the same as you've got your one, Paul, but it's the Super Nintendo games. So it's on a slight same thing, but it's for the cartridges. And I bought two just to see what they're like because I've got a few loose carts in it, but. Because you with a Super Nintendo cart, you can't really stack them. Not really. They don't stack. They start to slide. So I bought two of them. So that's good. But there's some cool stuff. So
I put the Super Nintendo games, the loose ones, in box protectors.
Yeah,
you can just stack them.
Yeah, the ones you've got are nice.
They work really well.
I really like them. What's this one? People normally leave the group. People normally leave that group, not join. Well, yeah, Dane, because you're pissing them off, mate. Discord is very quiet. Discord is quiet because I think WhatsApp is just a lot of people are on WhatsApp, and I think it's just easier because there's so many people and it's active straight away. What's we got here? Si's going to 3D print some of those door handles. Yeah, those door handles are quite funny. I saw Si. Those old plugs, they were funny.
I said Dave probably got a few of them in his house. Especially.
Well, he said Wolverhampton have got doorknobs. He said, he said I'm not like Wolverhampton. Very nice. They do a controller pad holder for NES that suits both standard connector.
Do you know what's really funny though? Is as soon as I started putting these pictures up, because I'm proud that I've done these, I want to show off. Literally had like 15, 20 people saying, "Sell them to me, let me buy one." It's like I'm not putting up to sell them. I'll make a couple for friends, but I'm not doing it to make money. I'm not doing it to sell to everyone. But if people on the WhatsApp group and stuff want things doing, I'm more than happy to help.
So I'll tell you what you do, Si. I'm being serious now. My missus makes jewelry. Yeah, she does like silver. She's a silversmith. She's fucking good at it. She does it as a little side thing to keep her busy. So any of the friends and family that I'll pay you for, she goes, no, just pay me for the material. Then I don't want the money.
Yeah,
if it costs like £3 for the silver or whatever, that's what my wife takes. She's you know what I mean. And that obviously, if you're happy with that, that's what you should do. If you're not going to charge anyone, just take the material and like your electric in it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's ways of working it out anyway. But it's true. Like, look, Dane's just put here. Look, you're not going to cost me a 3D printer. I think it's great more. Yeah, because
I would highly recommend a Delta printer. I mean, that's the one I've got.
I already looked on eBay
and a lot faster.
How much they go for then?
60 quid.
The one I got was 160, and that's sort of the Delta printer I got is a Q5, and I was recommended by a mate. I bought it just before Christmas after selling a load of Spectrum games, and now after Christmas, sold out absolutely everywhere. Can't get it. It's a really good printer, bargain price as well. 160 posted.
Yeah, so look, Craig here.
Honestly,
no, I'm the same site. It takes long to print off, and it messes up halfway through. Then it's much stress to do with the money. No, but listen, like you know, yeah, that's fine. Like, you know, if it's
to help people out, but I don't want to make money out of it. That's the thing.
No, listen, I understand that. Look, apparently Dana's got a few of those door handles hidden away. You'll see your later got the old butt plug ones. They're fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Right, so that's all the games, I think, unless anyone's got anything else they want to show. That's good. So go on.
Well, I was going to say I've just got PS2, 3 and 4. If anyone's interested, but if not,
quickly show them, and then we're I don't want to be too late tonight. Last week before it was like a midnight finish.
I was going to say it went on a bit.
Like quick blast.
No, I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, I know.
Yes. Terminator 3. I've got the buzzers to go with this, but we've got the Buzz games.
Collection. Nice.
Yeah. Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah.
Rally World Championship 3. Lego Star Wars 2. The Matrix, Path of Neo. This is a great game. Definitely play it. The Warriors.
Love Warriors. One of my favourite films.
Brilliant. Warriors. Worms 4. Personally, I think they spoiled it when they went 3D. Call of Duty.
There's nothing about
this Explorer, which is like a cheap disc, I think. Lego Star Wars. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Transformers. Smackdown. I used to love that back in the day. This is quality. Bit of Crash Bandicoot.
Nice.
Gran Turismo 4. Need for Speed Carbon.
Nice.
San Andreas. Just
Lovely.
love that game.
Yeah, me too, man.
Never Bad Boys 2.
Oh, terrible game. What a disappointment.
Really. The film's not too
terrible.
bad. I've never heard one yet.
Yeah.
Then we've got Colin McRae 2005. Spider-Man 2. Then moving up to the PlayStation 3, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City, or episodes from.
Yeah, nice.
Grand Slam Tennis 2. PlayStation 4. Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah.
Get ready for a lot of Call of Duty, by the way. Call of Duty World War 2. Then we've got
Phantom Pain. Couldn't get into that, unfortunately.
It's graphically, it's beautiful, but I totally. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I'm not a massive Call of Duty fan, believe it or not. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 in the metal case.
I might need that one. I have to check.
One side, no bother. Destiny, which is a good game.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo, which I bought for the PlayStation VR, and completely let down. Really.
Yeah,
it's not good.
Same with Tekken as well. I thought the Tekken Like having a VR platform, it was just shit. And last but not least, for me, is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
No worries.
Phew. That's it, guys. Who's beer bottles?
That was you.
Dad, what are you drinking, by the way? Are you drinking red wine?
Oh,
Dad.
Simon. Oh no, he's
Yeah.
drinking Cherryade.
Oh,
I was actually on
that's all right.
Alpaca.
That's all right. It just the colour of it looked like red wine, and I was getting really jealous. But I'm probably not anymore.
Us in Essex, we drink a lot of Moretti. In Essex,
Yeah, it's good beer though.
yeah, it's not bad. Someone put a comment here. Where was it? About the 3D printers, bit of beer money to say thank you. Yeah. Again, that's another good thing. Where was Craig Goodwin's place? Anyone got an old Game Boy, the original Game Boy DMG? I know one of the backboard. Mines are a bit all other.
He said he had one of them, didn't he?
What we got here? Maybe I'm just trying to. Where was we? Oh, we go. Oh, Eddie. I think I might have one. A lot of good PS2 games. I'm kind of happy I don't collect anymore. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Danester. I think you said you might have an old one. Yeah, Craig, I'll have one. I'll go in the shed tomorrow. Awesome, thanks. Yeah. So that's it really. Trying to think. Well, I'm not. Scott put a comment. Scott, Sega Saturn lad, put a comment. Am I not showing anything? I'm not showing anything for the meantime. I'm more than happy for everyone to crack on with their stuff, and then I can just work away. I've still got things to send. I've got 2 parcels to send tomorrow. One to Rob and one to Bird's Own Games Room. He asked for 2 games before, just after Christmas. I've got to send him, so that's fine. So that's all good. So that's everyone showed everything. So that's good. So I'll try and make a Discord tomorrow. See what else, and obviously we'll try. What's he got here? Oh look, so it looks like Dane has done the Discord now. I think so. Well done, Dane. Discord, GG. So we're after. I don't know how I have to work it out on my phone later on, but that's good because I think that's another good way of people to try and work it out between us all.
I must admit, so I've got quite a few trades done last week, but I've definitely missed out on a few. I know people asked for stuff, but I went back and watched it, but missed them. What it was they were after.
Listen, it's easily done to miss people. James Basabi, how we doing, fella? You good? It's easy to miss people because you've got the comments going on. You're trying to concentrate on what you're doing, what you're showing, and then obviously by the time you finish it, you're forgetting it. I'll make a few admins as well. Yeah, that's good, Dan. If you make a couple of admins, at least then we can add people because I think that's going to be the problem. You obviously, Lee. Well, I would have thought so, but no new days. So you probably wouldn't even fucking add me if I wasn't fucking doing this. That's cool. So that's another way of talking between us. That's good. So I think we'll have a little chat and that little 10-15 minute chat, and then we'll call it a night because obviously I've got to go to work tomorrow. I'm dreading it tomorrow. It's been snowing. I don't know about all you guys. I know Simon. I saw you.
Yeah, a lot of snow.
Yeah, we had a fair bit, but the problem is they oh right. See, the problem is around where I am, they don't grit the roads because I live in the arsehole of nowhere. So it's just like an ice skating rink tomorrow. It'd be like skidding. It'd be like a Colin McRae game. I'd be skidding around in the car. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone assumes up in Inverness that we live in the Arctic Circle. We're going to have snow all the time, but the snow in Inverness is shit. We just don't get any because we're like sea level. Just don't get any. Mind you, it's still freezing though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's Scotland for you, then.
What about you, Jay? You got any snow, Jay?
Yeah, I've got a bit of snow. It's on and off, but it's copable. Thankfully, I live on like main roads. So I can literally, I'll get buses to work, so it's easy for me. The missus is going to drive to Stafford, but she's okay. Motorway's clean, so. Yeah,
if you live I'm probably the same for you, Rob, because you live in a middle of a town, like big city. They grip the roads, but when you live in the arsehole, I don't know about you, Scott. About your neck of the woods, any snow? Oh, Scott, we've lost sound, mate. We've lost your sound.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah, no, we don't get much gritting round here, but we don't get much snow. There's nothing here. Old sunny Suffolk. There ain't no snow here.
Quite lucky.
Because I think to be fair, I saw Simon share some pictures, and I saw Dainstar share some pictures. He was in a park or something. It looked really nice, to be fair. So, I don't know. I look, Dainstar. I can't get off my estate. I wouldn't be surprised because the Midlands have been terrible for it.
Let's face it, though, he's in Dudley. I wouldn't want to leave his house anyway.
Dudley. You Southerners, your inability to deal with snow. Hey, listen, I'm sorry, I don't live in fucking Lord of the Rings country.
Actually, do you know what? I'll point out that in London we can't handle any weather. If it gets too hot, everything breaks down. Gets too cold, everything breaks down. It's no good. It's like useless.
So when I was working at Excel, obviously I drive to everywhere I work. I drive to work. When I used to drive into Excel Centre, I'd have to go past the DLR train line, and you'd see the sign, and it would say, train delayed, and then the reasoning it would say, leaves online, rain online, all these shitty excuses for fucking trains not working. Do you know what I mean? It's the wrong type of rain. It's the wrong type of leaves on the fuck off. Fucking. So yeah, so I'm not surprised. Everywhere's a bit different in it. So where was Raz? Raz has got no snow. I thought we'd have had loads, to be fair.
Yeah, certainly don't.
Should we get away from the weather then? What kind of events, if we're already this year, are you really looking forward to going to? Or with Paul, I met Scott at true. I met Scott at the Revival. I haven't met anybody else who's on here. I'd really like to meet up somewhere like the Revival.
So let's be realistic for a second, yeah? Just for a small second. I'd be surprised if there's many events, because obviously, one, they need to make the money back. So if they pay £20,000 for the 3-day, 4-day weekend of the venue, they got to make that money back before they do anything, okay? But that's always going to be a struggle. Why don't we just sort out our own meetup? If we're allowed to meet up, why don't we just sort somewhere out where we can all meet? If we can't get to the show,
it's a better idea, I do. I think that's a much better idea, because I can't realistically see any events happening. You'd be lucky to get anything at the end of the year.
And you think about it as well. There's a lot of gaming people who. Oh, we've lost someone. Simon, we've lost you, mate. I heard you back if you're coming. There's a lot of people, excuse me, who are in the gaming community that we don't know, for example, who do their own YouTube channels, who also want to go to shows, and there's also the other Muppets that want to go as well. So how are you going to get? I don't see how it's happening. So I think we're going to have to end up like what Daz did. Fair play to him. We all met at Arcade Club.
Yeah.
Whether it's something along them lines, whether it's something where we can all meet and keep safe, and as in we can all get there safely, because that's always going to be the problem. Because not everyone drives or whatever. I mean, I'm more than happy to pick up Scott, 2D Rob, and Sega Saturn Lad, and whoever else around my neck of the woods who wants to come. I'm not fussed. Probably on a retro tip. Inverness, listen, mate, I'll drive to you. I love driving. I don't mind, mate. I love driving.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to love and leave you.
Thank you so much.
But listen, next time I'll be on, I'll definitely have a few more better show and tell, mate, honestly.
No, you're good, mate. Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. And I'll speak to you
great
soon,
to talk to you. All right,
Take care, mate. Bye-bye, mate.
See you soon, guys. Yeah.
See you later, Jay.
Take care, Jay. Have a good one, bro.
All right. I don't know where Simon's gone, but that's not a problem for a second. So already Pedro's put. I'm with you, Lee, on that. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm only taking the book out of what Daz did before. I mean, Arcade Club was great, but I think if somewhere where we can all sit down, bring a load of games.
Lee.
Yes, darling.
I don't know if you were there. I don't know if you were there, but when we all went up to Arcade Club in Bury, we actually did meet up outside of the Arcade Club. We went to the pub. A lot of us. So we actually did meet up at various points throughout the weekend. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, like the thing is though, even if we organised our own meetup, things need to be open. In which case, like if pubs and stuff are open, then I imagine the retro events are going to open anyway. If everything else is open.
Yeah, but the only problem is, like I said, with the retro events, for example, they might only be able to fit 2,000 people. Yeah, so they might only sell 2,000 tickets. Now, the argument, like I'm saying,
I see what you're saying.
There's so many people other than
they
us
might
who
have
we don't-
restrictions. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the problem because Excel, when we did the Comic Cons, or when I was at Olympia, running Olympia, doing the Comic Cons, you would have like 80,000 people walk in the building. You ain't going to get that because they're all like sandwiched together. So you ain't going to get that.
Mm.
So all you're going to get is the first lot of people who are going to buy X amount of tickets and probably sell them on, mate. You'd be surprised. There's some cunts out there who want to make.
Do you know what? I don't honestly. I don't think a lot of these organisers are going to want to even do events if they're imposed a lot of restrictions.
They're not
Because
going to
at the end of the day, they won't. Because then they won't think it's worth it, and they just won't do them until it's 100% up and running.
Control pads and stuff like that as well. That's like going to be, you know what I mean? Like they're going to have to be cleaning everything.
Well,
yeah, no, it's because the thing is, assuming people get vaccinated and whatnot, but like I don't know, like unless, like I say, I just don't see it becoming a thing until everything's 100% up and running. Like I just don't, because some of these events cost a lot of money, so they expect a large turnover.
So that's what I'm saying.
They can't think about the people. They need as much people as they can.
So, like I was saying, Excel to hire out, they hire out by the foot square. So even height space square. So if a show has like when we used to do the boat show, where the boats were so high, obviously because they had boats inside the building, they would pay for the height of the boat as well. Not just, you wouldn't just get the room, for example. So at those shows, there was, I mean, like the first Comic Con when Stan Lee was there, God rest his soul, MCM spent £500,000 just on renting the venue, okay, before they paid for, and that wasn't even the whole venue, that was half the side of the venue, and that's without anything else. So so before they do anything, they've got to make £500,000 back to pay for the venue, because normally they don't pay for the venue straight up. They have to pay afterwards the bill. So they got to make the money back for the venue, so on the tickets. Then obviously people need to sell space for the sellers. But then big shows, they charge a lot of money. I mean, I don't know, someone like Tootie or Dana would know at some of the shows how much you pay. I don't know how much you pay to a stall. But at XL and Olympia, it was big money. So you got to really weigh out a lot to get anything back. And I think that's going to be the problem. And then, like you said, the vaccine, the vaccines, the having a vaccine and whatnot, how's that going to work out? Because
to be honest, I don't actually think nothing's going to go back to normal this year. I don't reckon so. I think this year is going to be about us. This is going to be the transitional year about us. You know, like getting the vaccines, and because the thing is, by the time, because look how long it's taken, and they haven't even finished like doing all the pensioners yet, and the people that work in key roles. By the time they get to like the much younger people, we're talking like late summer.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a long time. So I don't think this year we're gonna have much.
What I could do, okay, and this is only a spitball because we're still in early days yet. If the restaurant's open, okay, all right, the restaurant I'm working in, I've got 2 marquees that fit 76 people each, so that's 152 seats I've got. Okay, now we could all plot in there and have drinks and food, and we can all do all that kind of stuff, and that's all safe, but it's outside because it depends how the rules are when we open again. Because when you're outside you can mix, but you could do before. Because when I was in the restaurant, we were doing like more. I was doing more meals outside than inside, and it was freezing cold outside. But
I'm guessing if we are allowed to sort of go back to socializing in pubs and bars and whatnot, I think you won't be around till about sort of like October.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't see anything moving yet. So
Nah.
You know, what do you think, Scott?
I think the same. I think we've got to probably write off this year. You know, I'm a positive thinker, but looking at it like what you guys have said, by the time the vaccine's rolled out to everyone, you're looking at the end of the summer at the earliest, I reckon.
Yeah.
But no, your idea sounds brilliant. If they sort of relax the rules on social gatherings outside, that's probably our best bet, is to get like an outdoor meet up, maybe.
If I need to remember. So when I was in tier 2, because obviously different areas, different tiers. So Brentwood, where I was in the restaurant or the pub or whatever they fucking want to call it, these jokers. We was in tier 2, so inside you can only mix if you was in the same household, 6 people in the bubble and all that. But outside you could do as many as you want. So outside I was like really busy. So 2 lots of marquees. So yeah, 176. So yeah, 152 people I could fit in 2. So we could easily have one of them. Excuse me. And it's Brentwood Station. I don't know what line it's on, but it can't be that hard. But regardless, but that's just something we could maybe sort out in the future. It depends on how it reopens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've got a few people. Excuse me, Paul. Say what you think, fella. I'm just gonna go through these messages. What do you think about what we're saying, mate?
I'd love to. You know what? I've never been to one, and I was talking with my wife about hopefully this year trying to get one, and like she's totally supporting me, like flying down to wherever and going to one. Yeah, I've never been to one. I'm absolutely bursting to go. Like I've been to a few different things. Like, is it the exhibition centre in London where they do, before the London Marathon? I've done that a few years ago in the exhibition centre there. Like, if it's anything like that, but for gaming, I mean, is it just gaming or is it retro gaming? Is it all in?
It's all sorts. So a lot of the ones that we've been to,
it's all sorts of gaming.
It's games, it's clothes, it's board games, it's everything. But if we did our own thing, excuse me, it'd just be what we wanted. So look, look, you got Neo Seed here, bless him, Lee Kincaid. Yeah, I can do some food, not a problem. I can do that.
Like you'll see stuff from like a lot of them have. So I was gonna say a lot of them have like stuff from as early as microcomputers all the way up to like Oculus Rift and stuff.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of stuff
do.
at these events. Yeah.
I really want to go one. I'm really that we can get the one this year, but I just can't see it happening because by the time everyone's vaccinated, it's going to be starting getting cold again, which is when the virus is at its worst. And then apparently the vaccine only lasts for so many months. Like, say it lasts for 10 months. By the time they get into the end, they're going to have to start vaccinating the people who they've done in the first place. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to be going on forever. Yeah. I just, to me, it doesn't feel like
that's what I was going to. Yeah, that's what I was thinking because there's going to be this because people have to go around. Every person has to do like 2 rounds. So it's going to time. It's going to take a very long time.
So Eddie wants to come to my pub. It's not a pub, but still, you'll see when you come. Craig Goodwin, I think we should arrange our big outdoor retro game booth. So, like I said, if we did something ourselves, we bring our own cars, our own bits. Like we can meet people and stuff. It's not a problem. We can get there. Outdoor is where it is really. Yeah, true. Raz, Lee,
just as long as we don't get bombarded by the police and then we end up getting fined.
I know.
Unauthorized gatherings.
No, as long as if you're in tier 2, if that's what my area's put in tier 2, for example, like this part of Essex, that means you can mix outside. You can't mix inside. It's when you're in tier 3, you can't mix at all. Like you have to do takeaway only.
But that's the thing, Lee. But you got people coming from all over the country. You know what I mean? So everyone's going to be in different tiers.
Yeah, mix and tier. Yeah.
True. But then it depends on, obviously I'm not going to tell someone who's meant to be locked down to come in it, and then obviously we wouldn't want them to come, would we? But then that's just one of those. We have to wait and see it. Let's see what happens when they're tiering. What we got here?
Yeah.
We've got here. Toy collectors too could be cool. Yeah. Good Green Place. Nothing's happening this year. What we got here? So many towns have old market space that could surely be rented out. Yeah, there you go. What's this one? Yeah, just where you normally have a boot sale, but on a Saturday rather than a Sunday, for example, most boot sale guys would be open an extra day. Yep. Be good to Dawn Soft for Chain. Dan Saff. I was chatting to Paul about some events closer to him. Is that you, right, Paul?
Yeah, he was on about there's a couple in the northeast, and there's one in Leeds, one in Doncaster. Because I was saying, like, I've never been to one before, and obviously now that I'm up in Inverness, the nearest one to me is Glasgow, which is still miles away from all you. Do you know what I mean? So, like, part of the thing for me, I actually want to get a crack with you. Do you know what I mean? Go for a pint and just do what lads do, and obviously the gaming as well. But it's about more than that for me. Like, it's about meeting people and
exactly. It's part of the thing. Look at this one. Look at Steve. Look, he must be so pissed now. Maybe we could have an event in the middle of the sea to make it fair for lads. We could get jet skis, boats, and paddle boards. Fucking hell. Rent. We've got here. Me and Ant Harper still thinking of setting up our own gaming market. Now, I'll tell you something. I've lived in this house 8 years, so 9 or 10 years ago, before I started YouTube, so maybe 10 years then, I went to find, because there was no gaming markets other than the London one, which I think is a waste of time, overpriced. That's my personal view. Everyone can have their own view, but that's how I felt when I did go down. So, and there's nothing.
They're all overpriced. To be honest with you, they're all overpriced. Like, because you get the same people. Like, Console Passions was there. They're the ones that go to all the other events. It's a lot of the same people, to be fair.
Yeah.
And like, I'll be honest. Like, I'll say this though. I did actually come away with some good deals at the London market. They're just not always from the big ones. You got to like, Because I'll tell you an example. I paid. I found Super Mario Brothers 3 for Game Boy Advance, boxed and complete. Yeah. I paid 13 quid for it at this one stall. And then about 2 stalls over, and for like 2 stalls over, I was going for like 25 quid. You know what I mean? So like, it just, I think
totally.
You just, yeah. I actually thought it was, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say what you were saying is I've been to the London Gamer Market a couple of times, and it's the small vendors sort of like in the middle.
They're better.
That's where you can get all the. But I bought loads of stuff the 2 times I went there.
I only go to the big vendors when I'm looking for like particular games.
Yeah.
But if I don't really know what I'm looking for, I'll go to the small vendors because you'll just find some great gems. I found some good stuff, man. Good stuff at London Market. And I gotta say, the London Market got better as time went on. It got bigger and bigger because at first when they first opened, they shared it with the board game section. But then after that, they got rid of the board game area and just sort of expanded it. So it's actually a lot better. It's a lot better. But you're right, though. A lot of it is sort of overpriced. But I'll be honest, I know it's the same thing from Play. The Play Expos was exactly the same.
So I'll give you an example. Like I said, when I lived in my other place in Roydon, which is other side of Harlow, other side of Essex, there's a Harlow playhouse, and it's got like I'm going to say it's as big as Doncaster. If you've been to Doncaster, it's I don't know how big can you say it?
I'd like to go to Doncaster. I'd like to go to Doncaster.
Right.
It's good.
I went with Pete and Scott. It's fairly big. I don't have to say. Let's say it's the size of 2 basketball courts, because that's not massive, So it's 2 basketball courts length size, That's in Harlow, and they wanted £2,000 a day, This was 10 years ago, but regardless. And I was like, that's not bad, £2,000 a day, because I thought, as me and a couple of mates wanted to do it, because one of my friends, he's massively into Subbuteo, and that stuff sells like fucking expensive Subbuteo stuff, And he wanted to go, let's go Arsley, we'll do Saturday, Sunday, we'll split the room in half or whatever, or we'll work it out, games and thingy. And then he all his stuff got stolen, so we couldn't do it. And I was like, fuck. But I think there is an opportunity for someone, like Dana just said, there is an opportunity where someone could do their own little thing and not rip the arsehole out of people. Because I think that's the other problem. And there'd be a lot of us who'd probably be selling. like a lot of us with other people who would come and do it. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of those.
Do you know what? For me, I view these events like when I want to buy something. It just gives me the. It's not. I don't necessarily expect to find deals, but like it's a great place to sort of see something in person, so you know what you're buying.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm okay with paying eBay price for it, but at the very least, let me examine it.
Yeah.
And then that to me is what makes those markets still worth going to. But
yeah, you're right.
But I do think you can still find, if you're smart and you play around. And also recommend the last hour of the event is worth going around, because that's when people haggle.
Yeah.
Like I came away with some great Mars System games through haggling, because I actually turned up late, and so I ended up just going for the last couple of hours, and people are much more willing to haggle.
Yeah,
it's worth going.
Right, I'm gonna finish it on that note, gents, because I'm gonna get myself ready to go to sleeps. So, thank you so much. Hey,
I haven't had my dinner yet. I'm starving.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm going to let you out one by one. So, Paul, thank you so much for coming on, mate. I know it's your first proper one with us on the swap shop. Now, listen, mate. You done good. You done really good. You got some good stuff. So hopefully,
I was really stressed out a bit earlier.
No, don't be silly, mate. Rob doesn't bite hard, so you'll be fine. So, no. So once I get off this, I'll go on that Discord, and then I'm sure Dana's added loads of people already, but we'll start adding lots of people, and then we're just, at least then you can contact people, vice versa. Everyone can contact everyone and whatnot. So, Paul, I'll drop you in the back. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. You're a star.
Thanks, Evan.
You take care, mate. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, not too bad this week. A little bit shorter time. Last week was like a 3 hour. Then we had a little after session as well. So it's not too bad. But no, thank you, gents.
Well, we had a later start. We had a late start last time. We started at 9.
Yeah,
that's why.
Started at 9 last week, and I think he went on till about 11:40, 11:45, and then we come off, and I was talking to Scott for a little bit, which was cool. And then obviously I went to work in it the next day. And I was driving. I was like, oh. once you're up late, I won't be able to go to sleep. I know what I'm like. I'm terrible. I'm like a fucking big kid. So no, Scott, thank you very much. Again, go to Scott's channel. Go and view his stuff. Good video recently. 5 lives on Streets of Rage 2, which I really want to get on that as well.
Yeah,
which is a reply, or however you say it. Reply. What'd you say? VR, sorry, fucking hell. A VR to Gernardino Plays, which is a really good video, so that's great. YouTube of the month, get over there. When is the actual last day for voting, Scott?
The 31st, so it's next Friday, I think. So get your votes in, because there's a week to go.
Yeah, there's still a week to go. Could be interesting at the end. We'll see. So so that's great. So Scott, thank you very much, mate. I'll drop you into the back, my love. Thank you very, very much. Rob. As always, man. As always. You good, yeah?
I'm all right, brother. Yeah. I was quiet on this one, man. I was just like listening to people. I was gonna show some stuff, but like I thought I showed a lot of stuff last time, and I kind of felt like I wanted to space it out a little bit. But I still wanted to come on, so I was like,
yeah, of course, man. Well, listen, like I said to you, I need to. I'm not fussed if you haven't got games. I want you on the channel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But it's just like I want, because yeah. No, but you know what? It's been good, man. I've had a few successful deals, so it's been it's been good for me, man. I'll tell you that now.
Good.
Been good. Yeah.
Good. Right, listen. Let me drop you off, and I'll speak to you soon. So thank you, Rob. You take care. All right. So that's another edition of the Swap Shop. Big thank you to Cybersnake J, first time on the show. Big shout out to Paul Retro B8. Massive thanks to him for coming on the show. And thank you to his missus in his door for messaging in the comments. That was cool. Thank you to Paul. I've only known him about two weeks, whatever. San Geezer. It's a shame he's got a funny accent. But anyway, regardless, he's a good lad. Sega Zombie is normal. You know, pillar to YouTube, great YouTube channel. I'm so glad he's YouTuber of the year. Fantastic. 2D Rob as usual. Fantastic. Another pillar of the community. And Simon, I don't know what happened to you, Simon. You didn't message me back, so I hope you're good, mate. I hope you haven't, the snow hasn't caved you in through your windows. So that's cool. So thanks to everyone. Yeah, so we've got another week. What did he say? Another week or so for YouTuber of the month. I'm just going to check my phone. The 31st is actually next Sunday. So you still got a week to vote for Eddie for YouTuber of the month, or vote for me if you wish, obviously. That would be cool. There's also Grandad Gaming on there. There's also Cooper's World, the Button Bashers, and oh god, I can't remember now. Can't remember who else it was. My apologies. Who was it? Oh fuck, I can't remember now. It's getting late now. I'm getting old as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so vote for Eddie for YouTuber of the month, or vote for me if you wish. So thank you to everyone, and I will catch you. I think I said September. I think I said February the 7th, which will be 2 weeks on Sunday. I mean, I could start doing these weekly, but I like to give people time to get stuff together, because I know it's, you know, some people are working, some people are doing the homeschooling stuff and all that. I know it's a bit awkward for people, so I'm going to carry on doing the every 2 weeks for now, and if we can, we'll try and put in a bit more. I can see a message here from NeoZed. NeoZed, link to the Discord. How am I need to get your number. How am I going to get your number? I don't need to put it on the bloody channel, innit? I'm going to have to try and get in touch with you somehow, fella, to get your number. We'll have to work something out, because I know you're in the US, fella. The Discord. Oh, well done, Danster. Thank you, Danster. That's the link to it, mate. If you can get on that, NeoC, that'd be great, because obviously you're in the US and I know you've got some great Mega Drive Genesis games, as you say, stuff. So that'd be cool. So that's sweet. Yep. Thanks to all. I'm rambling now. I'm going to go to sleep. Get ready for work tomorrow. Thanks again, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.